It's the CalebDMTG Show.
So whatever my pack one pick one is, that's gonna be the colors of the draft. Yeah, take Omnath. Yeah, right. Or Golos. Golos. They did remove Niv. Yeah. What if I take a Lotus? I don't know. I don't know what happens if I take a colorless card, or a card without color identity. Maybe that shuffles it off to the next pick. Or maybe I have to take a card with color identity. There is a Black Lotus here. Unholy Diver! What does Black Lotus mean? Diver! Diver, it came up. Mono black because it's Black Lotus. I like it. You didn't expect this? I also didn't expect this. We could make it pack one, pick two, like just have it shuffle off to the next pick. Black also makes sense because it's Black Lotus. I'm down with that. I'm down with calling it black because it's Black Lotus. Let's go mono black. Mono black it is. Or are we just supposed to be drafting mono lotuses? Is that the... Shuffle the next pack? Well, we did. We did anyway. We're still mono black. Alright, cool. Next pick. Is that fine? There's no fucking Grey Merchant in this cube, though. Can we reanimate non-black creatures? I think so, yeah. We want to do the reanimator thing. Oh man, our picks are already getting tight. Only one option there. A lot of times when you end up monocolor, it's because that's the color that's open. The other times that you would end up monocolor, if that color is not open, is because you're doing a step. Because you're an idiot, Caleb. Maybe that Lotus Bloom Wheel could be another way to get this Citadel down. Elish Norn's not a bad one to reanimate. The issue with Elish Norn is that we could actually cast it off the Black Lotus. Like, a lot of reanimator cards aren't castable just because, you know, you don't have, like, triple white for Iona in your mana base or whatever. So it's pretty obvious that they're fine with the mono black step. But Black Lotus kind of throws a wrench in those plans. Maybe they're still fine just so long as you don't cast them. Reanimation's pretty core to the color identity of black, of course. Interesting. I like Smuggler's Copter a lot. I think we're just gonna grab Damnation, keep on like cutting this color. We could draft Mannequin, we could draft Makeshift. We have a discard outlet already, and a Gravy Titan. Damnation's a fine card. I'm totally fine filling this deck up with very reasonable cards. I don't know about this Meme Jar. I don't know about all that. Ulamog's gonna be hard for us to cast. It's gonna be real hard for us to cast. You get like Corpse Dance in Ulamog, and I think that's it. Which, I mean, we could try. Ooh, Battlesphere. A castable! A card we can play! So this deck, this core has a lot of power and some mid-range. But it's gonna need stuff going on in the early game. It's gonna need early game plays. It's mostly what we're looking for the next couple of packs. We have Citadel. Yeah, we gotta play the damn Citadel. Right now we don't have any like life gain for it except for Brutality. My best Citadel decks all have like Tendrils in there somewhere. Maybe it'll be like Shitty Storm multiple times in a row. It's still kind of crazy. That last deck didn't trophy, but it did go 2-1. It's kind of wild. Soul Ring, yeah, right? Yeah, what a waste of a Black Lotus Soul Ring. Yeah, Heave the Truck would be a nice pickup. Thoughtseize, Duress, all that shit. Give me some of that. Lotus Bloom did wheel, but do we want Lotus Bloom more than Warm Power Stone? The way that our curve is looking, it's actually looking more like a Warm Power Stone deck than a Lotus Bloom deck. Lotus Bloom looks good with Citadel, but Warm Power Stone looks good with like all of the other cards. I think we want that consistent mana. Just Mold Lotus. Yeah, turn 1 Chupacabra. You got it. You think the last deck going 2-1 is more impressive than the 3060 Storm deck? Yeah. One of our opponents had some pretty serious mana issues though. Just throwing some reanimation targets into the sideboard. Just in case. JIC. Could Warm Power Stone be in Modern? Yeah, it'd be fine in Modern. Hello, Mox Jet. That's how you know you're in the right lane. When Moto's like, here you go, have a jet. So we're passing on Portal and Toxic Deluge. Toxic we need less because we have Damnation, but Portal would have been really nice. I guess we have Citadel and Jar. We're like, already have like plenty of draw. This is clunky. How do y'all play with Dimir Signet? I think in a mono black deck it's fine. Signets, I think they work. I usually do it that way when I'm doing with Stips. I kind of like the Batterskull though. Batterskull's just this huge amount of life gain for your Bolas's Citadel deck. Gideon Blackblade fits the deck the same way Black Lotus does. Dark Confident? Yeah, we could draft a Dark Confident. Oh, I must have misclicked on the Batterskull. They were like right next to each other. Oh well. God, I love Solemn so much. But it's right here next to Thoughtseize. I think I need the Thoughtseize for this deck. Unfortunately. This hurts me. This hurts me on the inside. And the Solemn fits our curve really nicely too. But I don't think this deck can win if we're not like disrupting the opponent. I don't think like Mono Black play a Grave Titan on turn 5 is quite good enough. Not really a fan of any of this. Ooh. Liliana versus Inquisition. I'll go with Lily. Made the Robit cry. Robit was already crying. All solemn and stuff. Yeah, this is a heck of a start. We just need either Soul Ring or Mana Crypt in pack 3. Even Mana Vault. Even Mana Vault would be insane here. Just some other way of getting a burst. Get real bursty with it. Dark Ritual? Yeah, hell yeah. I would love a Dark Ritual for this deck. That would be 3 Dark Ritual decks in a row, too. Been playing the crap out of that card today. How do I feel about Lotus Petal? I'm feeling kind of meh on it. Feeling kind of meh on Lotus Petal here. Let's grab Animate Dead. You're a Mana Crypt hater. That's fine. Mana Crypt still loves you. Maybe a little too much. It's a late Nissa. I think I'm just grabbing Bitter Blossom here, but it's worth thinking about the Corpse Dance. You don't know if this deck fits the mono black step? This deck? Yeah? How are we feeling the mono black step? Too much iron in the blood. Batterskull even makes a black germ. Kind of like the Blood Chief's Thirst. We already have some removal here though, Chupacabra, Bone Shredder, and that sort of deal. Hangerback will end up being good if you end up getting like Yawgmoth. Oh, the Portal Wield, awesome. Love it. Turn 1 Portal off Black Lotus sounds fantastic. I want to take Black Blade just because it's cute, because I'm pointing out that it also has black in the name, but... what are the odds that I play this Yogg's Will? We do have Black Lotus. I was thinking about Factory. Factory would be pretty good here. But I mean, it's possible that Pack 3 gives us Tendrils, Dark Ritual, LED, right? It's only 3 cards. Demonic Tutor, that sort of thing. It's possible. We have the Black Lotus already. Even just like 2 of those 3. And then Will starts to look good. We have LED, do we? Oh shit! Get over here, LED. See, this is why I keep a Twitch chat around. Remind me of the cards that I've already drafted. Well, this Yogg's Will is looking really good. Is this a workshop deck? I think it is. We have Citadel.
Oh shit, what up?
Being an artifact-heavy mono black deck actually makes a lot of sense, because we did pack 1, pick 1, and artifact. Love it. And we can grab the Salt Monolith here. Hey, Gideon 00, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 2 months. So Karn, Top, and Reanimate are the options. We don't really have any shuffle effects for Top. Is an issue there. Oh, thanks, Early Puff. Thanks for the reminder. Karn's a pretty good card. Also answers a lot of stuff that like black cards can't answer. Top is really good with Citadel. You make a fair point. Alright, get in here, Top. The issue with Reanimate is that we're not really a Reanimator deck. And our options to Reanimate are a little lackluster. So Dark Petition plays well with the Yawgmoth's Will plan. But I don't know if we're on that plan. Even though we've got LED and Black Lotus, I don't know if we're doing that. I'm gonna take the Cauldron Complete. Just take another fucking workshop card. Well, now I wish I was Reanimator. Ghost Rider's another good one with Citadel. And there's also a Mutavault here if we wanted to add one more value land to the mana base. I kind of like the Mutavault pickup. Am I doing a stream tomorrow night? Yeah, I'm let's see, I'm playing D&D tomorrow, but I think we'll be done in time for me to do my regular stream. So there's a chance I'm a little late, and there's a chance that I'm like exhausted because I don't get enough sleep and just want to sleep. But I should have my regular stream going. This pack's kind of hot. Orzhov Signet, Karn, Necromancy, Bone Shards. I'm kind of feeling the Signet. Golos, Archon. I think we drop the Golos here. Which I would like a little bit better if I had that Mutavault, the Mutavault of the Factory. But it does a nice job of ramping us with the Workshop. I've also been liking Bone Shards in the cube, yeah, it's a good card. We did do the Bizarre Step, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to play the Grizzlebrand or not. Yeah, we did play Yogswill and LED. Then it might just be like castable. I think we're not playing that package. Oh, Reanimate came back. Alright, I think we play the Grizzlebrand now. And the Dark Edition came back. So right now we have 2 reanimation effects and 2 bin effects with Collective and Liliana. It's kind of hard to choose between the Necromancy and the... I guess Memory Jar can bin things too. We can Thoughtseize ourselves. Okay, yeah. The Necromancy's good. I know I have Corpse Dance on the side. I don't think I want to play Corpse Dance. This is gonna be an interesting build, huh? LED works well with the Memory Jar too, the Beam Jar. I'll pull out that package. It's still kind of worth considering. And there's more like reanimation targets potentially. I think I got Bone Shredder. And even though Woe Strider plays well with Citadel, I think I'm defending that one. Massacre Worm could be a sideboard card. It's not a bad one to reanimate in some matchups though, some situations. I think Aghadeem's Awakening is worse than a Swamp most of the time. We could play it, but we're already paying a lot of life to like Bitter Blossom and Citadel and stuff. I don't want to pay 3 life for a land. Does Bitter Blossom fit here? That's a good point. Our one piece of equipment is Batterskull. Batterskull does play well with Bitter Blossom. Batterskull is also like fine by itself. I'm fine with cutting the Blossom. Just like cut the mid-range trash. And do like what we're good at more. Goals is just here to ramp, yeah. Cauldron Complete? Yeah, Cauldron Complete usually doesn't need to re-equip. Cauldron Complete's pretty fucked up. Correct, Heisenberg. And we could play towards the Woe Strider, right? Like if you're playing the Hangerback Walker and the Bitter Blossom, the Woe Strider is probably okay. But we probably just don't even need it here. Yeah, let's jam this. There's definitely consideration for, like, this shit. But I think it detracts from, like, the consistency of the deck. Beautiful mana base. I also wish the Green Merchant was in here, but that's okay. Let's update Stream Necker. Is Yogg's Will bad here? It's not, like, bad per se, but I don't think it's going to do much, so I'm not playing it. A little slow, right? Like, it's not really accelerating us, unless we draw Black Lotus and LED. You feel like Bazaar should be in here? Yeah. Cool. The cool thing about Bazaar is that it is a grab for Golos. But if your Golos is finding you a land, it can already like cast most of the stuff that you'd want to bin to reanimate anyway. So the only time you would actually go get Bazaar is if your hand is just like piles of lands, I think. I'm gonna send this hand back. Do we have enough discard outlets for Grizzlebrand? We have Memory Jar. I went through all of them earlier. Memory Jar, Thoughtseize, Collector Brutality, Liliana. And then we can also cast it. Because we have some juicy acceleration. We can also cast it at a certain point. And our reanimation cards can also be pointed at our opponent's things after we kill them. Which is why cards like Damnation and Chupacabra make a lot of sense in here. Oh yeah, we're facing Snow Schwartz. Nice. Stream regular. My schedule is when I feel like playing a format, I'll play it in Dulferfeld. If I had dates planned out for specific formats, that would be in the title. I will be playing Vintage Cube until it's done with, which is Wednesday. Opponent popping off. He's Moxen. I kind of feel like I maybe should have not played the top this turn and just passed. Then imprinting Grizzlebrand shows me that they have like some kind of a reanimation sub-theme probably. So holding up Necromancy can screw with that. It looks like they're just going aggro though. It makes it a lot better to stream Boogaroo. I think that's a big part of why I haven't been like gotten burnt out on streaming. Because some streamers do get burnt down, they chewed up. Get sick of it at a certain point. But playing a bunch of formats and not like binding myself to anything. It's done a lot. 85 Bishop thinks the sub, thinks the tier 2, the 42 months. Bishop says, Jesus, that's a long time. Here's to 69 more. Yeah! To 69 more. Thanks, Bishop. Thank you as well. It's your Cycle Mantis, thanks for the 67 months. Sand Cube. What you got, Snow Schwartz? Racing with the tar pit, looking a little harder. Massacre Worm might line up really well against this Bitter Blossom at some point. Do I want to spin top on upkeep? Well, something's happening. Treachery on Hangerback. That's ugly. So if I have Necromancy Trinket Mage, I can go get Black Lotus. That seems like a useful and good thing to do. Could also just cast Damnation here. Could do both. Now play the Black Lotus and Damnation. No, I don't think I'm doing that. Wasn't that nice? Black Lotus was pack one big one. So I probably should have set it such that there was land underneath the top instead of the memory jar, instead of the meme jar. Because then I could untap and equip the Batter Skull. Better than Damnation. It's a lot better than Damnation. All that with a box of scraps in a cave. Oh man. Apparently they didn't have a complete script for the first Iron Man movie. So it was like Jeff Bridges, Robert Downey Jr., and the director. There were scenes where they like didn't have the dialogue written out, and they're just like trying to like fucking figure it out the day before they're shooting, and they're like calling up their writer friends like, does this fucking make sense? I don't know. Somehow made like one of the better Marvel movies. It turns out that having an underdeveloped script is a lot better than Hollywood's usual overdeveloped script, where they like make film scripts by committee. hire a script, decided they want something changed based on like what's better in some market or whatever. Or some suit decides that the movie should have a giant spider in it or some asinine thing. And then they hire another writer to like make that addition, and then they add a writer to like punch up the script. Well, that's a toxic deluge. Jeez. And now they're losing 2 to Massacre Worm, and they've got a Bitter Blossom in play. Jeez, that is a very painful toxic deluge. Anyway, turns out if you just like have intelligent, capable people who would work on it with artistic vision, they can spit out a good movie. One of the studio heads wanted Peter Jackson to kill one of the hobbits in the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's hilarious. That is, like, actually incredibly funny. Let's bounce Batterskull and just play it. Oh, I can't do that. I'm a mana short. Well, I'll spin this top then. Or I could just, like, play the meme jar. Let's play the meme jar and make my land drop. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. I can play the meme jar and crack it. That sounds fucking terrible. What if I just make my lane drop and untap the monolith? That's legit. Have I seen Masters of the Universe? Yeah, like 5 episodes, right? First couple episodes, I was like, I'm not sure this is for me. And then the show was over, and I was like, what? Shaking my TV, there's gotta be more! Is Top too good for Historic? Top is too obnoxious for Historic. And every other format, including this Vintage Cube deck where I enjoy playing Top in. Alright, Snow Schwartz. Alright, Friendo. You got a real interesting play over there. What about Top and Commander? Oh, who gives a shit about Commander? Everyone fucking takes a billion hours each turn anyway. You're gonna complain about fucking Top and in a format where like Ristic Study and some obnoxious 6-player game. Are you gonna pay the 1? weird little reanimation mirror. This Trinket Mage has got to be like super traumatized at this point, right? The Trinket Mage was played, it like brought some value, gave its life to the cause, trading with this giant Batterskull germ, like holding off the enemy at the gates. And then the enemy reanimated it and like used it for its own nefarious purpose. And then the original person who made the Trinket Mage animated it, and this is fucking just keep on bringing the same fucking. And Trinket Mage isn't like not like a Grizzlebrand, right? It's not like some demon from the deep. It's just like a guy, just a tutu. All these fucking horrifying memories. Just enjoys dirtling with artifacts. Existence is pain. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Interesting little game there. Strider Stone with a $5 donation saying, what sound does an owlbear make? That's a good question. I feel like I should answer it. I feel like you paid me $5 to answer this question. I've never heard an owlbear, so I could only guess. I'm not an expert. Hoot growl, hoot growl. That's not the worst. Tree Mage has a similar storyline to Miles O'Brien. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching Deep Space Nine last night before I passed out, and I had the thought, like, do the writers of this show just hate the Irish? Because Miles O'Brien is just in, like, permanent pain. Just getting beaten the crap out of every fight. Getting, like, tortured and... I'm supposed to play this Hangerback Walker. Next turn we can just cast a Grave Titan. It's kind of cute. O'Brien, best Trek character, fight you? I'm not gonna fight you. Not my favorite character on the show, but I do like the actor. He's certainly not a bad character. I was super high on Garrick. I'm still high on Garrick, but there was an episode where Garrick was obnoxious. He was in the Hollow Suite with the Doctor, and he basically had like a C-3PO role where he's just like irritating the whole time, and that's supposed to be funny. And and that was the first time I was like, all right, this is the first time it's happened, but I kind of resent him right now. Calm Meanie, that's the name of the actor. Yeah, he was also in I'm just gonna pass. I think the first time I saw him was in Con Air, and I would not have guessed that he had a Dublin accent. Eh? Is this fine? A lot of Guy Ritchie movies. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like some of those. Guy Ritchie is just incredibly hit or miss. For me, anyway. We didn't Gauntied? That's unfortunate. Academy Award nominee Con Air. I mean, I like that movie. I like unironically like that movie. I could watch it over and over again. The cast is incredible. And there's always like something going on that's just fucking bananas. Someone just walking down a hallway. Explosion. Fucking shard whizzes by their face. Alright, should I just make a 3-3? Does Con Air count as a cult classic? I don't think so. I think for it to be a cult classic, it has to like bomb at the box office and then like slowly gain like respect due to fans and stuff. And I don't think Con Air was that, right? Didn't that movie do just like totally fine at the box office? Yeah, cult classic implies it's not just a classic, exactly. Nope, just a regular old classic. Yeah, we're still tapping the monolith here. When it stole my portal. Highlander, yeah. Or like Big Trouble. Big Trouble's a good example. Princess Bride. I don't know how much Princess Bride grossed. I've never heard of anyone disliking that movie, though. Or not having heard of that movie. So I would assume it's not. Rocky Horror, yeah. Rocky Horror for surezies. Howard the Duck. I've never seen that movie. I just heard that there's like duck sex, so I'm less interested. It doesn't seem like my kind of film. God damn it. They keep stealing his hanger bank. I think I'm gonna reanimate that that Trinket Mage, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get Black Lotus or a or Mox with it, but I think I want one of those. I kind of feel like I want like a permanent mana source. That's why I'm considering the Black Lotus here, or the Mox here. Blood Chief's Thirst? Sure. Suppose I trade. Protect my life total a little bit. Worm Power Stone would have been a lot better than Basalt Monolith this game. Usually is. Yeah, let's spin this top. So if I draw the Worm Power Stone, I won't be able to play it and Necromancy. I'd have to choose between the two. I kind of like the idea of just going like land, Chupacabra, kill the hanger back here, which sucks. We take a lot of damage and stuff, but then we can like untap a Damnation, I guess. Well, how much damage am I taking if I Chupacabra the hanger back? I'm taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that would just be dead next turn. Fuck. This is a tough situation. Copter is a problem. There's all kinds of problems going down. I could reanimate their Nighthawk Scavenger and gain some life. Oh shit. Oh, I had 3 mana open, but 2 of it was workshop mana, right? So I couldn't have untapped the Basalt Monolith. Yeah, very hard to beat this Corsive Portal, drawing them 2 cards every turn. At a certain point, they'll just have like Treachery for me too. They might even have it already. Meme Jar for the Millwin? Maybe. They have to draw a few more cards though, huh? I guess Liliana's doing some milling. I think it kind of made me want to have O-Stone. We're going to be on the play in Game 3, though. So I don't know. I almost like cutting to Liliana if they're playing like Bitter Blossom and stuff. Maybe Liliana's bad. We can play it on turn 1, though. We have Black Lotus. Maybe I'm supposed to cut this fucking Hangerback Walker because it keeps on getting stolen. The cards that they have to steal Hangerback Walker, though, like, are also good against the rest of my deck. Like the Steal an Artifact or Steal a Creature. Made my sweeper real awkward that game, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this back. And hopefully they won't, like, Gaunty my Corrosive Portal again. So the issue with the turn 1 Liliana here is if they've got a Reanimator hand and they're just, like, missing a discard outlet. I discarded a land. They might think that I've got Reanimator stuff. This game is maybe supposed to be a mole. I don't know. It's no turn 1 Karn, that's for sure. I passed 4 mana Karn. I kind of regret it. Might have been better in this deck than this Liliana even. Mox Ruby. So many Mox in. What's up, Lolitex? What's up, everybody? Get my Thoughtseize on. Gonna grab this here Necromancy. Supple Shipwreck. Your work week is done and you're finally winding down. Nice, that's a good feeling. That's a great feeling. If we get a land here, we can actually, like, Brutality, kill whatever creature they play, and arrest the Blood Chief's Thirst. And then just, like, our all-in on the Liliana plan might actually work. But I do need a land at some point. Lily ult at 6. Depends on what their board looks like. We'll see. Come on, land. Yes. Here we absolutely want to play the Collective Brutality before we uptick Liliana. Because the last time we saw their hand, their only discard for the Brutality was the Blood Chief's Thirst, so you don't want to discard the Liliana. Oh, we're getting Force of Willed, pitching Skydiver, interesting. So this is what their hand looks like. I kind of want to uptick Liliana rather than Edict here. Yeah, let's just get a card. And they probably discard the sword and try and, like, or 2 black sources for the Blood Chief's Thirst. I discarded Treachery, and we drew a Reanimate, which is quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Let's get back this Massacre Worm, huh? Remand? Alright, I'll play it again. Just for you. You talked me into it. So Liliana could Edict here, but it's just getting a thing. If we uptick, we get a thing. So let's uptick. And then if they hit their Black Stars for the Blood Chief's Thirst, then we'll get another thing. Yeah! Phew! Phew! They definitely had a hand that could have dealt with a turn 1 Liliana. But they didn't. They didn't draw the cards they needed. And we drew the cards we needed. And so we got to win. Sometimes that's all there is. Sometimes that's all there is to Magic. Close game for sure. What formats do I usually play? When Vintage Cube is around, I usually go pretty hard on Vintage Cube. Cube's fun. Cube's a lot of fun. But I'll play a lot of shit. Historic, modern, legacy. I'll play whatever strikes my fancy. When there's a new limited format, I'll usually draft that for a few days. Ended last season on Arena in the like 200s for Mythic. I basically just played for like, I don't know, what was it, like 4 or 5 days of that limited format because it was new. Then I got into like Mythic at like 100 something, and then when I checked like yesterday it was 200 something, so I should be good for the top 1,000 or whatever it is. Yeah, I can fuck with this hand. The question we have is it better to run the Mox Jet out or hold it? I think we're gonna run it out against an unknown opponent on the play. It's better against discard. It's better against, like, if they play a draw 7. It's a lot worse if they've got, like, a Shatter effect. You're kind of playing in the dark. Now that we see that they have red mana, if we'd been in the draw and we'd seen this, we'd be holding the Mox Jet. But they didn't have a Shatter for me, so it's alright. I think I'm gonna bin the Cauldron Complete here. It'll be a bummer if I top deck Mishra's Workshop, because Golos into Cauldron would have been a really nice curve. But I think it's way more likely that we just end up like using these swamps to get to Golos. Limited's so much more fun. Limited's a lot easier too, Bloody John. There's so many fewer people like grinding for the limited Mythic. You've been looking at how to stream with you're looking for stream-friendly music? I mean, if you Google, there's a lot of options. Or even YouTube, just put in like copyright-friendly. Get some stuff. Liliana could just downtick here. I think I want to uptick though. Ooh. I want to play the Citadel. Yeah, let's play the Citadel. Let's uptick first, so I can get this Grave Titan in the graveyard. I guess I could just play a large hanger back here. That'd be pretty good too. Well, they give themselves some cards as well, right? Think about bidding the Damnation. Let's bin the Jar. That is indeed a great card to have on top. You're not wrong. Maybe I'll make a game back here too. Even though it's just a 3/3. Citadel is busted with top. I don't have a top here, of course, but there's a top in the deck somewhere. So Clamp, I don't think the Clamp's gonna do anything. Their hand was Glorybringer, P&K, Shrine of Burning Rage. Ready 18 life over here. Yeah, we just attack and activate the Citadel next turn. I kind of want to bring in other reanimation targets. Like these two specifically. Just making a fucking Grave Titan or a Grizzlebrand seems good enough though, doesn't it? We could consider cutting back on cards like Reanimate and Thoughtseize. I'm just gonna leave it in. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Just rock this again. We could do like this, like add these 3 cards in. It's really hard for mono red to beat this shit. Then I could cut like a Chupacabra or a Damnation. Or maybe both. Or maybe I actually cut Citadel. Cut like these 3 cards, bring in these 3. I got excited for a second because I thought I had a workshop in my hand. This is this stupid bazaar. Which is way less exciting in this deck. The plan with this keep is to run out Signet on 2. And then hopefully we'll be in a spot to do something. Children of Corliss. Yeah, Children of Corliss with Citadel could be real hot. Well, that's a fucked up start. I have a swamp. Here we go. Black Lotus so overrated? Yeah. I think it's rated about right. Not playing the Char. Got all kinds of lands that don't tap for shit.
Shit, what up?
Hey, Redbriar, thanks for the sub, thanks for 13 months. So now all we have to worry about is this Shrine of Burning Rage that will win the game for them single-handedly. We need like a Batterskull or some shit, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so reanimating Iona. Probably too pricey with the Shrine of Date over there. You're thanking the opponent? I'm not fucking thanking them. That wheel's gonna kill me. We were already in a good spot. We had the, in terms of cards, we had Coercive Portal going and Bazaar active. With Liliana in hand. Well, that helps. That helps a lot. So we can make an Iona this turn, but I'm not sure if that's better than just making an Elishnorn. The only time I voted Carnage, my opponent was controlling the Corsive Portal, and it was a bad vote on their part. I do not recommend voting Carnage. You don't even want to fucking have to devote the mental energy to it every turn. No need to give your opponent options. My mic is not different than usual, no. Eight mana available. Super not sure whether that Elish is or Iona is better there. I think it's really close. You feel like with Iona Skull they don't have outs? With Iona and Skull, they can block with P and K and block the Germ, or whatever has lifelink, and chuck the token at our face. And then just activate their shrine after a turn. So that was the issue with just like letting them have the P and K and tokens, right? Well, that's a hot couple of draws. So they want to keep their Hellrider alive. They might pop Shrine and Elishnorn here. Which I think works out fine for me. They're responding with Ancient Grudge on Batterskull. That's so obnoxious. I am playing with a deck of cards here. Why is it highlighting workshop? It doesn't work for that. Regretting my choices for discarding. I was thinking, depending on what I hit, I might want to like actually play Thoughtseize and Reanimate and stuff if I gotta hit him with the Germ here. We do keep the Germ because of Elishnorn. The Elishnorn pump. Yeah, I thought there was a good chance that they cracked Shrine on the Elishnorn there to keep their Hellrider alive. And then I would just animate dead the Elishnorn again, and that would kill the Hellrider. And then I could like reanimate or Thoughtseize, whatever, once I'd gotten rid of the Shrine. That's not what happened though. So now I was feeling very silly for my decision to be in the Basalt Monolith and Worn Power Stone. Because Worn Power Stone would be a lot better play than a Hanger back here. But I'd like counted up my mana use for the turn. And that mana use had not included returning Batterskull to my hand. God damn it. Maybe I should have let them blow up the Batterskull and then just animate Dead Iona. Would have prevented this from happening. They did not have the Firebolt in their hand after we collected Brutality. Right? Yeah, then they just had like a 2-1. Well, it was kind of a difficult game to lose, but I managed. I did like the reanimation addition of the Iona and the Elish. Those both do make sense. I played so greedy. How did I play greedy? I'm rebuying my Batterskull against my burn opponent. I already explained why I reanimated Elishnorn the first time. I do not think bouncing Batterskull when your opponent plays a Shatter on it is greedy. I do think, in hindsight, that I should have just made Iona there. But we didn't know what their hand looked like when we did play the Brutality. The Brutality hadn't resolved yet. So you have to make some of those decisions based on imperfect information. And I don't think greedy is the correct way to describe it. Bone Shredder for Memory Jar. I could see cutting the Memory Jar. I don't know if Bone Shredder is better than Chupacabra though, if I'm doing that. A Tool cover band? Interesting. That sounds like the opinion of someone who has heard exactly Tool and maybe a pop radio station. Lower tuning, fuzzy guitars, no lyrics. Not even really the same genre. This Tool's a little proggier, huh? Ashen Rider does get Shrine, but I don't think we should warp our whole sideboarding around Shrine. They're not going to have it every game on turn 1, right? And we had lines to beat it last game, even where it did beat us.
Oh shit, what up?
I think KS is a much closer comparison. Hey, Robot Adventure, thanks for the sub, thanks for 25 months. Potentially a spicy opener. We do need the third land, so we can like turn 3 a Grave Titan or something. And we need them to not turn 1 to Shrine, I guess. Just the exact same opener. Ah, they didn't have it. Sure. I'm actually kind of thrilled about that. Now watch me lose super hard. I like Nomena a lot, that guy. Noumena. I like that band a lot. They have mixed vocals. He's a male in this very gruff scream singing and female clean vocals. I like that. I like that contrast with singers. And then OTEP's another band with a female singer. I don't know how much they get played on the radio. Someone literally asked that in my stream Discord the other day, and I listed out a bunch of bands. Grave Titan's the Black Sulfuric Vortex. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more to the point. A little bit more direct. They are certainly going to do tag team on the opponent's life total here. So they cleared the Grave Titan, but they had to burn Char. They had to burn a whole lot of burn spells to do it. This Chupacabra might end up being bad if they've got something like a Thundermaw now. What we want is a reanimation spell for our Grave Titan. Not reanimate, but, you know, something less painful. Workshop would let us play Battlesphere next turn. Could be hot. P&K coming in hot. Suppose. Come on, another Black Lotus, yeah. Yeah, that's what Workshop would have been this turn. I'm pretty happy with this trade, because we're still getting in damage, and one of the ways that we lose from here is they just, like, take it, untap, and Hellrider, plus a burn spell at our face, and just, like, kill us out of nowhere. This fucking Ancient Grudge. Getting me good. Ledger of land. That's not what they needed. So I'm actually going to do the top spin trick, so I can draw a land for turn here, and then a land next turn, and I'll be able to play a Massacre Worm next turn. So that's where you just hold priority, put this on the stack, and then draw. That way, I'll draw my card, which will be the swamp, and then I can spin the top. Such that we draw a swamp instead of the top next turn. Because otherwise, if I just tapped the top to draw the land, the next turn I would draw the top for a turn, and I would play it and activate to draw a land again, but I wouldn't have 6 mana for the Massacre Worm. Probably not going to matter. Still a good technique to know how to do. Oh, this one had 2 with the Vortex? Yeah, right. I don't know, they could play like a Siege Gang or something. Beats me. Witchcraft? Love Witchcraft. We actually got some of Witchcraft okayed to play. Their older albums. Legend is my favorite, though. My favorite Witchcraft album. I can listen to that album forever. It's a stip, even. It is a stip. Mono black stip. The question here is, do we save the Black Lotus for the Golos on turn 2, or do we run out Liliana on 1? We played Liliana on 1 earlier, and it worked out pretty well. I think we chill. They mulliganed? Yeah. They're on the draw, though. Nice, Blake. Love to hear it. That makes me like getting Workshop a lot more. Am I taking any more steps? It's 11:21. Or do I even get Workshop? Maybe get a normal land here. Grizzlebrand takes quad black. It's kind of a lot of black mana. I could just grab a swamp and just cast Basalt Monolith next turn. And set up for an easy Grizzlebrand that way. Yeah, I'm gonna actually get a swamp, which might be super wrong, but we'll see. Already regretting not getting the Workshop. But now we just need one more land off the top here, and we can hardcast Grizzlebrand on 4, which would be kind of a feat. Yeah, we went pack 1, pick 1 Black Lotus, and someone was like, Black Lotus works. That's taking a black card, and I was like, alright, can't argue with that. And then Chad was like, oh, you can use the second pick. I'm like, alright, my second pick's a Grave Titan, we're still doing it, it's fine. How often do you hardcast a Grizzlebrand on 4? How often does that happen? Out of a mono black deck. Not reanimate out of a black deck. Reanimating a Grizzlebrand on turn 4 is not that hard. But cast. Hard cast a Grizzlebrand. That's another beast, isn't it? It's a whole nother animal. It was good enough. Usually is. Pre-combat? I mean, what does it matter? If it's pre or post-combat. Still a fucking Grizzlebrand. my opponent played 2 Signets and like a Swift Spear. It's weird to sideboard against. Might just like not do anything. Today is Orgasm Day. Have I celebrated already? That's kind of some personal information. But you can use context clues, like the fact that I just hardcast a Grizzlebrand on turn 4 on the play. You can use some context clues to figure out if I've finished, if I've completed. Yeah, I can see bringing in Bone Shredder. I can also see not doing anything. Draft of the Nutstorm deck, yeah, right? Super celebrating Orgasm Day. That's a good point. I do have a Cauldron complete in the deck. It's not a Cauldron unfinished. This is an interesting hand. Do we just like slow dredge? I was not expecting to slow dredge with this deck, but Ragavan. Oh no. No. The Ragman cometh. Oh, it's gonna hit my Black Lotus, the Ragavan here? Don't say that. Don't jinx me, Jade Cavi. What have I ever done to you?
Oh shit, what up?
What up, Schwer? What up? How's it going? Thanks for the Prime. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Creator, thanks for the 6 months. I don't know. I think Boros has a lot of answers to a potential Grizzlebrand. Like an O-Ring or something here. They've got all the mana in the goddamn world. We can't, like, draw 7 in response with the Grizzlebrand either. Because we're only at 10. Yeah. So we'd be going down to 1 if we wanted to draw 7 here. I think we just let this happen.
Oh shit.
Maybe it's my best chance to win, though, is to draw 7. Hey, Miko Blue, thanks for gifting a sub to Nuchum. Emalas, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 37 months. Appreciate all of you.
Oh shit, what up?
Obi-Wan Kenobi, thanks for the 18 months there. It's pushed how good Ragavan is. I mean, it's a lot better if you get a Black Lotus off your opponent's deck. It is amusing how, like, my turn 2 Grizzlebrand looked like shit this game, though.
Oh shit, what up?
Pretty glad I didn't go to 1 with them playing Hazoret. Still pretty fucked, though, huh? Yeah, they can just activate. Hey, Shinat GG, thanks for gifting a sub to Melly May 1. Should I bring in Elishnorn again? I feel like the Reanimator plan, like I shouldn't go too hard on it when they've got cards like O-Ring and whatever. But maybe Bone Shredder belongs. Sometimes turn 2 Grizzlebrand's just not good enough. Yeah.
Shit, what up?
Yeah, that fucking monkey. Hey, Alan Pickrell, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 13 months there. Take out the house, the Citadel? Nah. Nah, it's gonna stay in. It's gonna look bad in games that we lose, but... aren't all of our cards? Maybe the jar is better than Citadel here. Hey, Blake Billingsley, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. The 3 months in advance, hell yeah. You like Woestrider over Jar? Woestrider certainly gives you some blockers. I like how Jar plays well with the Reanimator angle of the deck. Alright, on the play this time. Got a pretty decent looking opener. Don't hate this. The without Citadel in the deck, the top gets a lot worse. But maybe that doesn't matter this game. We'll see. One thing different about this game than last game is we are on the play, and we can spin top. So we'll be able to choose what the Ragavan exiles. I can actually use it to like refresh our top. Kinda cute. You're cheering for Lotus? What kind of fans are these? Thanks for the bits, Wuggaroo. I also want to see a Lotus here, but I want to draw it.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey Blake Billingsley, thanks for gifting a sub to Kazoidberg. Congrats, Zoidberg.
Oh shit, what up?
Ishinad gifting some subs. Congratulations to Deisis into a garlic bear. Congrats, folks. Get rid of that. Maybe I should have upticks here, actually. Make sure the Grizzlebrand gets in the yard. And then just, like, have the Hangerback Brick Ragavan. The issue is if they have, like, another O-Ring effect for Hangerback. Aw, thanks, old Shipwreck. Oh man, the hype train got into level 2. Too good. Oh no, not that one. Holy crap, I'm glad it asks. It's a little obnoxious, but I think I'm supposed to play the tap the workshop to spin the top here.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, old Shipwreck, thanks for gifting 5 subs! Congratulations to Edward, to Gainful, to Probably Sanctuary, to a Stormcrow, and to CMND List. Command List. Congrats, folks.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? And then old Shipwreck with the sub with the 27 months.
Oh shit,
Appreciate
what up?
y'all.
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
Is this a containment priest? It is. It is a containment priest. Okay. Well, it got me. Do I still lose the life? I do. Well, that's highly unfortunate.
Oh shit, what up?
That's just the worst. All right. Hey, Corvan13, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 2 months. Man, opponents had all the answers. They used Banishing Light on my super fast Corsid portal. Even though the monkey only hit once, letting them Banishing Light on 2 was a pretty big deal. And then, yeah, the Containment Priest for the reanimate. Rude AF, super rude. Like if rudeness came in superhero form, it'd be super rude. Hey Woogaroo, thanks for gifting a sub. Congratulations
Oh shit.
to fucking Terry. And for gifting one to Quillish Whammy, and to Capped Rats. And finally to JFreak1348. Congrats, JFreak.
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, the Artificer, thanks for the sub, thanks for sharing that Prime.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Impact, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 56 months. Chat coming through with the old Subarooskies. Is that gonna copy Jar? That's fun.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Lonely Tax, thanks to 10 months. Oh, they're copying Containment Priest, so I can't Liliana Edict them off of Containment Priest. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna Edict them anyway. Just Damnation makes this Liliana look a little, the Liliana down tick look a little silly, but that's fine. We could also just like play the Batterskull and keep the activation up, which I don't hate. I don't hate that at all. Oh, we can metamorph the Batterskull. Does that work? Sounds kind of hot, actually. How does that work? But then it would die, right? Because the enemy dead would go. This is hurting my brain. When enemy dead leaves the battlefield, that creature's controller sacrifices it. It wouldn't be a creature anymore, it'd be a Batterskull, but I think you'd still have to sacrifice it. Priest would stop it, sure. for science. I think I'm just gonna play the Batterskull. Play the Batterskull and pass. Priest wouldn't exile the Metamorph. This says creature. Oh, it says would enter the battlefield. So even if you... God. Yeah, I don't even want to... I'm just playing Batterskull and passing. It's super weird. Well, they have a bunch of scary cards in their fucking graveyard, don't they? Crucible Geddon nonsense. Yeah, I like their deck a lot. Do we miss a hanger back activation? Well, I can activate it on their turn. So no, I didn't. I did miss one. Okay, fair enough. I've missed stuff before. It's happened. I'll admit it. I was just making sure that chat would catch it. I know chat loves it when streamers make mistakes, and I wouldn't want to take that away from chat. Game's all tied up. I'm just gonna cast this Golos. I know I could do some top spinning here, but I want to leave the Batterskull activation up just in case. And this way I can play the Golos and then uptick Liliana. I thought the opponent was gonna trade with the hanger back there for a second, and I was a little bit worried about like a balance or something. Chat's still fucking scratching their heads over Animate Dead on Phyrexian Metamorph. I didn't know shit. Hey, you don't have to tell me what you're scratching, Malagor TV. Not everything has to be public. Sure. Is that a trophy? Is that a nice little trophy here? Yeah, love it. Love it. Whew. A nice little step. Nice little step. Yeah, I definitely had more fun that draft than I did with the nutty blue-black storm deck from earlier. It was a good time.